What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left. All right, so, man, we got Fani, Willis, and old Nate lying on the stand under oath, bro. They said they ain't start talking to, I think, after, 2022? I think it was 2022. But come to find out, bro, Donald Trump them dig up some information on old Fan and old Nate Dogg that say y'all been talking way before he got hired. Before Fanny hired Nate Dogg, Fanny been seeing Nate. They been had relationship, bro. Donald Trump, boy, y'all know how Trump is, man. Go Trump, let's get it. Spicy.
Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade's former attorney Terrence Bradley will meet privately with Judge McAfee as defendants in the election interference case continue their quest to get DA Fani Willis and Wade disqualified for having an alleged relationship before Wade's appointment to the case. Attorneys for the defense believe Bradley can prove Willis and Wade's romantic relationship began earlier than what Wade and Willis testified. Bradley took the stand during the initial hearing but invoked attorney-client privilege and said he cannot speak to Wade's relationship without putting his law license at risk.
Advised by the bar that Rule 1.6 of confidentiality applies and that I cannot reveal anything that I saw or learned.
Wade attempted to block additional questioning, arguing private questioning by Judge McAfee may unlawfully compel Bradley to break attorney-client privilege.
Okay, so we're back with these two brilliant people. It's not looking good for City Girl DA Willis or Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. Wade didn't want his former law partner and former divorce attorney Terrence Bradley to speak to the judge for further questioning. He was trying to stop that. But apparently attorney Terrence Bradley spoke to the judge today in his office. It was not done in the public, it was behind closed doors. Now, this is a big deal because Fani and Nathan, they testified that their inappropriate relationship started back in 2022. But Attorney Bradley, he's got key information indicating that it started before that. You also have Fani's former friend who previously testified they started dating back in 2019.
Wow.
Not 2022.
Wow.
And if that wasn't enough, last week Trump's legal team, they pulled out a big one. It was cell phone records indicating that these two had over 12,000 text messages, over 2,000 calls, and at least 35 personal visits to the condo DA Willis was renting from her friend before the relationship started, according to their own testimony. Basically, they got...
Bro, y'all finished, bro. Y'all are finished. Y'all are, bro, y'all, they done. Y'all should have known Trump can bro, y'all, Fanny and Nate, y'all might as well stick a fork in it, bro.
Caught up in a lie. When they went around creeping at 10 o'clock at night, they had no clue this information will be used against them in court. But we're here now, it's all a mess. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. In today's lesson, you will see these folks cutting off their nose to spite their face. And although Attorney Wade and DA Willis, they have a lot of education between the two, but somehow they missed this lesson.
A new twist in the ongoing court battle over whether Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade will be disqualified from their case against former President Donald Trump and several others accused of interfering with Georgia's 2020 election.
So today, Nathan Wade, he actually submitted a new court filing asking the judge to counsel what could be a pivotal private court proceeding. Investigative reporter Zach Merchant has been following this case from the very beginning. So Zach, what does all of this mean?
Well, guys, it's important to not get lost in the legal jargon. At its core, this filing gets to an essential part of the defense team's argument as that team seeks answers from a witness they consider key to their efforts to remove both DA Fani Willis and Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade from the case. That witness, Terrence Bradley, Wade's former law partner and one-time divorce lawyer. At last week's hearing, defense attorneys spent hours trying to get Bradley to answer when Willis and Wade began their romantic relationship. The defense attorneys are alleging it started before Willis named...
Bro, you see, just check this part right here out in this video. Check out how Wade looks at Bradley. when she comes up on the stand, the podium thing. Watch the look he give her, bro. Like, yeah, you was great last night.
Spent hours trying to get Bradley to answer when
Watch.
Willis and Wade began their romantic relationship.
Right here. Watch the look that he give her.
The defense
Right there. Quick little, yeah, I beat that thing up last night, didn't I? Sure did. Gonna get some more tonight, too.
attorneys are alleging it started before Willis named Wade as a special prosecutor in the case, and that role for him allowed both of them to financially benefit from the case. But Bradley testified he couldn't say anything because, in his view, any information he may have was protected by attorney-client privilege. Fulton County Judge Scott McAfee looked ready to accept that argument until just before the end of Friday's hearing, when Bradley gave an answer that seemed to reopen the issue.
Now I'm left wondering if Mr. Bradley has been properly interpreting privilege this entire time.
The judge asked Bradley and his attorney to join him for a private, off-the-record proceeding to determine whether Bradley really was covered by attorney-client privilege last Friday, but apparently that did not happen. And now, in today's court filing, Wade is asking Judge McAfee to cancel it altogether and uphold the attorney-client privilege shield. Here's why this matters. The stakes are substantial. If the judge does have that meeting and decides Bradley was not claiming privilege properly, defense attorneys could get another chance to question him under oath about the origins of Willis and Wade's relationship.
Oh, man.
Of course, there are.
I think that he's lying, bro. I think Bradley is not up under that clause, bro, or that relationship that he can't speak about the things that he saw with Wade and Miss Fani Willis. I think that was something that they came up with because if you see, I don't know if y'all seen Bradley when he was up on the oath talking about that he can't disclose any information. But the whole time he was up there, bro, I swear he looked like he was about to pass blackout at any given moment. He was sweating bullets. He was taking 30 minutes to answer one simple question. They could have asked him, hey, what you have for breakfast? He sit there like he was like about to go into a blackout. Takes him 30 minutes to answer one simple question the whole time, bro. So I think they were trying to pull the wool over the judge's eye. But the judge said, no, we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to make sure you really was protected by the client, whatever thing.
Several reasons why Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, he wouldn't want them to continue questioning Attorney Bradley. One main reason, him being required to answer those questions is going to prove that Wade and Willis, they lied under oath. Not to mention your integrity and ethics is being questioned right now. So yeah, it's definitely a big deal, which is why Nathan Wade was trying to block further testimony from Attorney Bradley, but that was denied. The judge decided that he wanted to speak to Attorney Bradley and he was going to do it privately.
The judge denied a motion from Wade to block additional testimony from his former attorney, Terrence Bradley. The defense attorneys believe that Bradley can actually prove Willis and Wade's romantic relationship began earlier than they testified. Bradley is now set to meet with the judge on Monday.
Then things got really sticky when Donald Trump's team filed documents to prove to the court that Wade and Willis lied under oath about when their inappropriate relationship started.
Tonight, attorneys for former President Donald Trump say they have new cell phone evidence that supports their push to disqualify Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis in the alleged election interference case.
So the defense attorneys allege Willis was involved in a romantic relationship with Nathan Wade before she appointed him as a special prosecutor in 2021, and that the two financially benefited from that move.
Willis and Wade have both denied that, testifying that while they spent time together, they weren't involved until 2022. Grace King joins us to explain the latest filing that's raising questions once again about that timeline.
Right. Now, this exhibit focuses on 2021, the year DA Willis hired Nathan Wade as special prosecutor. It alleges they not only shared more than 2,000 voice calls and nearly 12,000 interactions that year, but also that data shows Wade's phone near the condo where Willis was living dozens of times.
Wow.
Do you think prior to November 1st of 2021, you were at the condo more than 10 times?
No, sir.
So it'd be less than 10 times?
Yes, sir.
Defense
when they asked him these questions, they already had the information, bro. You should have known that they already had it. Why you think they're asking you these questions, bro? You should have known not to.
Attorney Steve Sadow, who represents former President Donald Trump, is calling this testimony from Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade into question. He says phone records reveal at least 35 occasions where Wade's phone connected to cell phone towers near Willis's Hapeville condo for extended periods of time.
One of the possible conclusions that one could draw is, he wasn't being truthful. And the other conclusion is that this was 2021. We're now in 2024, almost 3 years later, and he probably wasn't prepared, to testify as to that.
Former DeKalb County District Attorney Robert James, who isn't affiliated with the case, urges caution when it comes to this analysis.
It does not establish that there was, in fact, a romantic relationship prior to the time that they said it was a romantic relationship. All it shows is contacting and perhaps communication.
Oh, stop it. And their supporters, they will try to hold on to that. What would he be doing going to her house at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, leaving at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning? This is also before he was hired on the case, and none of the other special prosecutors came to the condo at all.
The filing focuses on two specific interactions. One in September 2021 that suggests Wade was near Willis's Hapeville condo from 10:45 p.m. until 3:30 in the morning. From there, they say he went home to East Cobb and texted Willis at 4:20. The other in November 2021, just weeks after he was hired. They say he received a call from Willis around 11:30 p.m. and drove to Hapeville shortly after. Their analysis says he stayed there until nearly...
Bro. Now, to everybody that's out here doing crime, bro, to everybody that's doing things illegal, do you see how much information that they have on us already? How you could be tracked down? Bro, there's too much technology. There's no way you can get away with anything now, bro. Anything. They probably can tell how many red lights he's been through before he got over there. And which route he took, if it's more than one route. Technology is hell, boy. I swear.
5 a.m.
It obviously looks suspicious, but ultimately a judge has to make a decision based on law in the court of law and not in the court of public opinion.
Now in court, Wade said any phone records suggesting he was in Hapeville more frequently would be wrong and that his visits to Willis's condo were for business reasons. His attorney did not respond to our questions for comment today, nor did the DA's office. As for those records, the judge will have to decide whether the analysis is credible and admissible before factoring it into his decision.
All right, Grace, thank you so much.
Attorney Wade said he only went over there to handle business. Okay, he was handling business, all right. These two should have been smart enough to recuse themselves from this case, but obviously the need for power, the need for attention and money, they couldn't let the opportunity pass them by. Fani should have never hired her boyfriend. Then it's not that she was just involved with this guy, but the financial benefits is what's going to get them in trouble, along with all the lying under oath and the things that she admitted to in her testimony that could also cause more legal issues for her. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Nearly 12,000 text messages in less than a year before he was hired on. For the guys out there, are you texting any woman that you're not intimate with 12,000 times? Or ladies, are you texting any guy that you're not intimate with 12,000 times? Are you calling them 2,000 times in less than a year? Or having them over to your house 35 times in the middle of the night and nothing is going on? Tell me what you think about this below. Shout out to Tina, Cedric, Dark Power, Cash Cowboy, and Charles H. I appreciate all of you for your support. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.
All right, man. So think Pink Book lessons for the info, man. Boy, I tell you, bro, when you start messing with Donald Trump, bro, you in for a root. He ain't gonna lose, bro. He's not gonna lose, bro. He know way too many people that he can get his hands on this type of information. Do you see the analysis they got on the phone connectivity? Bro, all the text messages and all the late night creeping. It all adds up. You got her old best friend that said she being knew about it. You got Mr. Bradley, which is way homie, attorney, and everything. That said he know about it. He just can't speak about it. He's up under some rule. But the judge said, okay, we're gonna talk in private. We don't have to put it in the public. Nah, they saying that Wade was like, nah, we wanted this, forget everything. Bro, they done. Stick a fork on them, they done. Fani and Nate, y'all are finished.